Hello, beautiful beings. This video is for you, beautiful beings on the spiritual path who are looking to adopt more diverse solutions and creative problem solving to everyday challenges or situations in your life. Really, this stemmed from, there's a movie called Divergent, and I haven't seen it, but I saw a little clip of it on Facebook last night, and this got me inspired. I want to talk about this idea of divergent thinking related to shamanic journeys. So really the idea of divergent means that you're a creative problem solver and you can come up with many solutions for one problem. You can think outside the box. You can get out of your analytical mind, specifically with, dealing with fear challenges. You can open up to creativity to find different ways through it versus just like one way of thinking. And this is exactly how shamanic journeys help empower us. Because say you're having a challenge in your life and you just need more clarity, need more answers, you need some of the energy to dissipate, you need to navigate through it. Well, you can go into a journey and state your intentions, and the information that you get in the journey is going to allow you to come back to that situation that you set the intention on and have creative solutions towards it. It's like taking the physical realm and the spiritual realm and working them together in a cohesive bubble together. And really where the importance of this is going back to the idea of divergent thinking, is the more we can connect into our higher faculties in our everyday situations, the more we open ourselves up to different ways of thinking, different ways of being, miracles, our intuition opens up on a bigger level. Just worlds open up. When we start thinking differently, the portal opens up for us. Our culture is heavily steeped in analytical thinking, structures, a lot of heavy on the masculine energy, practical, making sense, reality. And that's good, but it's heavily unbalanced. And this element is bringing the feminine back into our everyday lives, bringing in the nonsensical to make sense. Like they can work together. It's having the two dualities dancing in a cohesive dance together. It moves us out of stuck energy. It keeps us in the flow. It helps us open our imagination up on a deeper level and open up to more vast possibilities. Because when we are just in the structured, making sense, practical side of things, it's very one-sided. You're only getting one facet of the lens of reality. And so if you're a person who's looking to make your heaven on earth or make life magical and full of miracles and live your best life, granted, most of the time, or I don't know why I say granted, you're gonna need a little of that supernatural energy to really propel you forward. I feel like if you're only steeped in the structure side of things and the practicality and the making sense, that you're missing out on a big chunk of delight. You're missing out on the magic of life. You're completely steeped in the 3D and not getting a piece of that 4D, 5D, and beyond. And that's beyond the human eye can see. That's the spirit realm, that's the miracle realm, that's the energy realm, the invisible realm. So when we open ourselves up to think in a divergent way, we pull ourselves out of that structured box, and we think about, well, what if this could be a possibility? It may not seem like it in this reality, but somewhere else in a different reality, it's completely an option. It's completely a thing. I think somebody said something about something in a group chat or maybe on my Facebook about, oh, this is a cool idea, but it's totally, if it were true. I'm like, but in some reality it's true. You know, it kind of just opens somebody up who's a little closed-minded on something up just a little bit further and be like, yeah, maybe it's not real, but maybe it is somewhere. And so you can see how that expands our possibilities. When we expand our possibilities, we can allow more into our experience. That's why the imagination is such a beautiful, free superpower. When we start playing with it, when we start manifesting with it, when we start training it and programming it, when we don't allow our imagination to be carried away by our fears and our circumstances, and we start training our imagination to be in a positive mode, be, you know, in an opportunistic mode, to be open to new things, to not be so, you know, to start opening up to, well, not why not, or why can't it be, but why not? Or I'm not saying that right. The point is more possibilities, more expansion. Don't ask why not, ask, I'm not even gonna try to figure that out. Really what I'm trying to say is, instead of saying you can't have it, why can't you have it? Because you have a limiting belief? Well, what's beyond that limiting belief? A possibility. A limiting belief is a wall where you literally can't fathom anything on the other side till you push that belief, you push that boundary, and you see what's on the other side. Possibilities, endless possibilities. And that is a far liberating place to be swimming around in than it is just saying, that can't happen. That's not a possibility. That's not realistic. That's not logical. That's not practical. Because those are all words I get sick of hearing. It's okay. They're perfect. That's my own triggers, but it's just steeped in our society. Oh, practical this, you know, and it's great, you know, but the magical, nonsensical part, we need more of that. We need more of that. Let's bring it in. Let's have fun. Let's be lighthearted. Let's not take it personally. Anyways, that's really what I want to share about the divergent energy and how it relates to shamanic journeying, and how shamanic journeying will help you cultivate that more divergent perspective, and how it can open you up. Like if you're doing a journey a week or a month or even every day, however you are doing, as long as you're doing like a consistent thing, it just helps expand your mind even more into realms of possibilities that you didn't even know were available to you. Like you could completely think that your world's like this until you start questioning things, and you're like, well, yeah, what if I could just, you know, go over this way just a little bit, you know? Just takes a little bit of wonder, a little bit of pondering, a little bit of openness to expand your perspective into a new direction. So this is the place where I open up for comments, and you got any comments or questions about this topic, go ahead and put them down below. Maybe share how you might already have a divergent perspective in life, or maybe how you would like to open up to have more of a divergent perspective in life. If you feel called to like this video or subscribe, I would be very grateful. If not, no big deal. Tanya Rainbow Horse here, and I really appreciate you showing up to receive the message and watch this video. Until the next one, love and laughter.